Hello, my furry friends. My name is Fuzzy Cub, and welcome back to episode 6 of Skybees 2. Oh, that hurt my throat. So, I have been AFKing overnight. Unfortunately, at some stage during the night, I must have had a pop-up or something because this screen was up. And when that screen is up, it means that the game is paused in single player. So, I'm not having very much hope that we have tons of steel ready. Oh, 94 blocks. Okay, well, that's actually not too bad because I think I have like 20 of the centrifuge casing already made. So the thing I did yesterday, let me see. After the episode yesterday, oh, that's right. I built a new island because I guess what Fuzzy did. Fuzzy looked ahead and found out what he needs to do in today's episode. I know, someone like me. I made this little addition to the island. Now you may notice that there are lights around here because this guy is outside of the feral flare lantern radius. So I cut off the feral flare lanterns, I think about here is probably the last one. So over here is all basically spawnable. And the reason I did that is today we're going to have to get into mob farms because we need a couple of skulls. But I am jumping ahead of myself. First of all, I want to go over and show you the other thing that I did. If you remember a few episodes ago, I can't really... What are you doing here? Get out of here, stupid torch. A few episodes ago, I said that you could automate this thing using modular routers. And yes, you can. And what I did was I got a modular router that pulls from a chest. And then this guy here, if I press N, I can open the filters and stuff. I have added in whitelisted stuff with a regulator augment for one item. So if I put a blaze rod in here, it'll turn into a blazing crystal. And then this guy here takes out all the stuff that can be made. I think the only one I can't really do is energize steel, but still, it's better than nothing. So I did make a few niotic crystals. I've used some of them already to upgrade this guy here to niotic, and I think I'm going to upgrade these to niotic also. I'm hoping they keep, yeah, they keep their power, and I'm hoping when we upgrade them, they also keep their power. Because you see, each one of these things that you make, it takes 250,000 KFE, so it takes quite a while to do 36 of them. So let's pop over to our crafting station. Let's make up 6 of these, which I need to make. I need more of these. Yeah, let's just upgrade 2 of them for now. And you, put you there. You there, and throw you in here, and I'll let you make 4 more of the niotic crystals, and a beep. Oh wow, look how quick that is. Nice. Okay, so like I said, we do have 21 centrifuge casings, and that means we need 16 more. So hopefully, if I can get 16 more of these guys here, we can make 1 full centrifuge. I think that could replace all of this stuff with just 1 machine for processing. I hope. Now let's have a quick look-see at what we need to do today. So, for today's episode, I really want to get into apiaries. Apiaries are the multi-block bee hive, and they basically hold just 9 bees. They are 35% faster, and they output at level 3, I think, entire honeycomb blocks that process. And you can actually process the honeycomb blocks with the centrifuge. So I think it would be in our best interest to concentrate on getting the apiaries tier 1. Unfortunately, you eagle-eyed viewers out there, if you've seen this guy, we need to get the Nether Star, which means we need to fight some withers. Yeah. As soon as this thing is done, it's time to probably have our first death. And that is 35 centrifuge casing, and I think we just need 1 more for the controller block, I believe. No, we need 4 more for the controller block. Oof. That really drains the power out of the Niotic things. Probably sooner rather than later, we should also consider getting one of these reactors set up, which is also a 36 block multi-block, but I think we might wait until we have a little bit of applied energistics to do that, because then we can export from our system instead of having to manually fill it up. But yeah, I think we're okay for now with this, but yes, very soon we will need to upgrade to better power. Okay, so to make the centrifuge controller, we're gonna need a centrifuge. So let's make a basic centrifuge. A boop. Upgrade that to a powered centrifuge. And upgrade that to a centrifuge controller as soon as we have a couple of redstone torches and a comparator. Nice. Okay, so according to the book, this is a 3 by 3 by 4. I'm actually going to remove you and move you over to maybe here. Cut out a 3 by 3 here. Do like this. Then the centrifuge controller block goes here. And then 2, 3, 4. Form into a multi-block as soon as all of these are down. Boop, 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 and boop. That should be the centrifuge controller. Nice. Okay, so that means we can... let's take this useless... Only because I needed it to be symmetrical. This useless line of power cables over here. Because it did say any block can be powered in and items can be taken in and out of. So are you powered? You are powered. Nice. Let's take one of you. Pop you there and you there. Extract. Let's get you to send all your honey into here. Let's see if this works. Let's take a quick sleep. Nice. Okay, are you sending your honey here? You are. Oh, wow, look how fast that is. Oh, that's beautiful. Do I have another modular router? I do. Let's put you here. Grab a polar module Mark 1. Pull from the back, like so. Grab a couple of speed upgrades, like so, and a stack upgrade. And of course, a send module. Upgraded to a sender module 2. We just need some Enderman DNA. Sender module Mark 2. Lastly, we select you as the destination, and you get to send all the stuff in there. Nice. Can we get a stack upgrades? I can't wait to get some powered furnaces. One stack upgrade. And that should... Let's just clear it out and see how fast it is. We probably need a lot more stack upgrades and a lot more speed upgrades. But with those extra upgrades, oh, there was the stack upgrades. There we go. Some more speed upgrades. Oh, that's our problem. We ran out of gunpowder. That is the downside of feral flare lanterns. No mob drops because no mobs. But like I said in today's episode, we're gonna solve that by making a mob farm. But yeah, this seems to be keeping up quite well now. The only other thing I need to do is take this guy, select you, and there we go. Nice. I just thought of something. I could just reuse all of these upgrades because we're not gonna need these anymore. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup and then we'll start on our demise towards witherdom. All the honeycomb backlog is done. Everything has been switched over to use just this guy. Let's do a quick sleep and see how this one keeps up. Because it's about to get quite flooded with honeycombs. Let's see. Nice. Keeping up quite nicely. I believe that this will be fast enough to deal with all of these bees. Let me just actually turn off M3B for hitboxes. I think it'll be fast enough to deal with all of this. Nice. And then when we do eventually get the apiaries, there'll only be one type of each bee, but it'll be faster processing and faster turning it into a honeycomb. Looks like we're free to go get some withers. Okay. So, to get the nether star, we need to get wither skulls. Now, I can go to the nether because, believe it or not, there is a nether in this pack, and I can get wither skulls and wither skull fragments to turn into wither skulls. I can also get a cleaver, and I can kill either the wither or a wither skeleton to get a very good chance of getting the head. It's got a cleaver is it's a giant sword from Tinkers that has the severing enchantment on it, which like it says, severs the head of the mob. This large blade here is what we need. So let me see. Conducting, no. Insatiable, lightweight, attack damage. Let me see. What has good attack damage? Invar has 2.5 attack damage. 3. Nahu has 3 attack damage. Okay, looks like this one that I can't pronounce has the highest attack damage, and it has lacerating, which sounds disgusting, but it's probably good. And you make that by pouring 8 blocks of obsidian over a wooden broadblade. Oh, I have a lava here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. There's 12 blocks of obsidian. Then we need to make a broad blade with some wood. A broad blade. Make sure the obsidian is there, and we do that. And this is taking a very long time to fill up. Okay, while that fills up, let's see what else we need to make our cleaver. Say 2 of these, a big plate, and a thingy. I have a big plate and 2 tough things. What do we have in here? We have some molten bronze. Suppose we could make one of the tough handles out of bronze. And then, do I have any bones? I have 1 bone. I could make 1 tough handle out of bone. And it needs 2. Of course it does. Let's just see what Invar looks like. Yeah, let's get some Invar tool handle. I'm totally just making this up as I go along. That, and then for her large plate, let's use steel. Why not? And then we have a lacerating, maintained, severing 2, a variant ductile, durable, Nahuatl steel cleaver. That's a thing. We did a thing. We made a thing. Okay, so if we have severing 2, I think that means we have a better chance of getting ahead, but severing also can be added with necrotic bone, which we only get from wither skeletons. Okay, maybe we could do a little bit of looting. Pop you in there, you there, you there, you there, and there we go. One of our upgrades gets used up for luck. The other thing I kind of want to do, apart from sleeping, is I want to make some potions. I'm going to make a brewing stand. Get you brewing up into the awkward potion. Then we need a magma cream to turn it into a fire resist potion. Then we need a redstone dust to turn it into a fire resist potion 2. Suppose we just have to do it. Where will I put this portal? Maybe I put it down under here somewhere. Grab our fire resistance potions, some building blocks just in case we're out in the middle of a void, and finally a flint and steel. Oh, I just have this sneaking suspicion this is going to be our first death. Let's do this. And we are out in the middle of nowhere. Do we have structure compasses? No. I'm just going to have to start bridging, I think, and hope for the best. Although, probably be a good idea to grab some gold. I can't remember if piglins are in this or not, but it would be a good idea to get golden helmet. And you know what? It probably also wouldn't be a bad idea just to get some gear in general. Pants. Oh, damn it. Guess I have a 24 diamond leggings. Okay, we can recover that later. Guessing we need a lot more of this. Anything? No.
One eternity later.
Oh, there is something appearing on the map. Something is appearing on the map. Oh great, it's in a soul sand valley. There's gonna be skeletons. Yeah, at least I see wither skeletons on the map already. Oh god. Why do the skeletons have bows? Why do wither skeletons have bows? Okay, let me just retreat a little bit for a second. Run away! Run away! Run away! No! This is our first death. Okay, well, unfortunate. Are you all ready for a death loop? I'm so glad I made those ants. Oh, there's jetpacks. Ooh, that is very interesting. Can I make a charger of some type? If I make a tinker's workbench, I think that could charge something for me. The wooden jetpack, which is just a lot of stuff. Wooden jetpack. Nice. I can upgrade that to stone jetpack by much the same. Okay, is that it? Stone jetpack. Let's see if I can actually charge this instead of plowing ahead and making it. I can attach you to this guy. You are receiving power. Can you charge? Oh, thanks, sweet baby Jeebus, it can charge. I can put this on here. Okay, toggle engine set to plus. Plus, engine on. Okay, I can fly at least. Maybe I be a smart bear and upgrade that to the iron jetpack. Okay, that should be the iron jetpack. Give it a little charge. Ooh, this one holds a lot more energy. Okay. Operation Fuzzy Recovery is a go. Don't got any weapons apart from my bow and arrow, but I should be okay if I can fly down to get my buddy. Okay, it's down here somewhere. Oh god, come on. I don't even have a pickaxe. Okay. Make sure none of my stuff spills everywhere. Break it. Okay, all my stuff is back. Now, ready for round 2. I just need to find that room that I can close off. Like this one over here. Oh, you almost got hit there. Oh no. So many mistakes were made. Okay. Just need to do a quick Google. How long is zombie pigman cooldown? 16.5. I just need to just wait here. Okay. Just wait, Fuzzy. Okay, I think they've stopped. I'm also going to turn off this F7 because it's really annoying. Yeah, I think they've stopped being angry at me. Just let's take another potion. Oh, good. Another potion and eat a little bit. Let's see if we can get our first skull. No, but we got skull fragment. Run away! God, these guys are really getting annoying. Still no skull. Stupid magma cubes. Trying to jump crit everything so no sweeping edge happens. Hey, our first skull. Nice. And some diamonds to make up for the fact that we crafted so much diamond armor. I apologize for the darkness in this video, but there's not a whole lot I can do at the moment. I'll try and brighten it up in editing, but yeah, not a whole lot I can do. Okay, I think that is enough for one wither. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out where my home is, and I'm going to get the hell out of here for now and see what else we need to do back at home. Oh, I've never been so happy to see my Sky Island. And let's see about getting our mob farm set up, because we do need some gunpowder and stuff for all the upgrades, and we do need to get a skeleton bee, which is this guy. Yeah, to get the wither skeleton bee, we need the skulls, and we need the skeleton bee to go over the skulls to make these guys. And this guy is used to make the wither bee, which is the nether bee and the wither skeleton bee. And then the wither bee is used to make the wither honeycomb, which can be centrifuged to get nether stars. So yeah, like I said, time to make a mob farm, because we need some skulls to get our bees. Okay, so to make a mob farm that's anyway efficient, we need two things. We need a rotten egg, which is made by feeding GM chicken feed to a mob. Luckily we didn't use that bone earlier, because we really would have needed it. Oh no, we need gunpowder. Oh, we can turn flint into gunpowder, that's right. Okay, so let's make ourselves up some GM chicken feed, which we should have everything for apart from 4 buckets of XP and a spider eye. Maybe we just do a primitive mob farm first. Let's get you darkened. Oh, I hear a spider in there. Hey, 1 spider eye, which means we no longer need this. So we need to get 4 buckets of experience. Do we have an XP drain? We do have an XP drain. Nice. Okay, so I just need to make 2 eyes of ender, 1 hopper, 1 singularity tank, and 1 XP drain. Now, hopefully I have enough XP for 4 buckets, because yeah, we just died and lost everything, but hoping? Yeah, we had enough. Okay, so they go in there. GM chicken feed cursed. Boom. Oh, yeah, I just realized something. We don't have any mobs. I'm going to have to grow a chicken. 1 chicken. Come here, little chicken. Take all of these seeds. Grow up nice and strong. And then once you're grown up, I'll give you this nice big bag of seeds and you can explode. Sorry, Mr. Chicken. Okay. So now that we have the rotten egg, we can create cursed earth, which then turns into a very good mob farm. So over here, I have a 5x5 area marked out in dirt, so I can put the cursed earth here, and I can build a nice little room around here. Then I need some way to kill them. So normally I would use the mob crusher, But unfortunately, that involves plastic and advanced machine frames and other stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is use the mob masher, which is a good thing because I can also make the beheading upgrades and turn the mob masher into a head factory for me. Not to mention, I can also do sharpness upgrades, luck upgrades, fire upgrades. You can do quite a lot. So let's make the mob masher itself. We need to make 2 iron swords, more iron swords, like so. This guy here and here for the mob masher. And grab this block of redstone. Now the mob masher does need a redstone signal to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a redstone block here and this there. That way I can funnel stuff into the mob masher using these guys, vector plates. Vector plates are sort of like, have you ever played Pokemon like Red and Blue, the original Pokemons, when you were going through Silphco and you went on these like pressure plate things that made you spin across the floor? Well, it's kind of like that, but you don't spin and the mobs get thrown into the thing and die. But you know, kind of like that. So let's see about making some vector plates. And I believe they're quite easy to make. I only need 24 of... Oh, okay, you make them 24 at a time. Well, I only needed 24 of them because one of the spaces is used for the mob masher. Like, so I think I'll upgrade them to the fast vector plates because I know that the fastest vector plates, they're a little bit too fast, the extreme ones. We also need to get tinted glass, which is... Maybe it's called dark glass? Dark glass. Yeah, we need to get dark glass to make it dark. Okay, so we have our spawning area, which I actually probably should light up on top. And we have our killing item. Now we need a collection item. And I don't think I'm going to use the accumulator. I think I'm going to use the absorption hoppers. So the absorption hoppers are actually quite easy to make, and we can easily make them now because we have everything for it. And the absorption hoppers basically absorb anything in a given area, but they can also absorb fluids and items and send them different directions. Let's make one of those. One absorption hopper. We also need a drawer controller and a ton of drawers. So let's have a quick look-see. Like this. Yeah, that's actually better. So I can do items down and then fluids up because we will be getting XP from this. If I'm not making sense, just wait a few minutes and you'll see what I'm talking about. I do not know exactly how many items we're going to get from this thing, but I do know that probably a lot of them are going to be chunk items. And then the last thing we need to do is make the upgrades needed for the mob masher. So we need the beheading upgrade, which will be golden nuggets, that's fine, redstone is fine, iron helmets, and golden helmets. So we'll need 40 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I would do that again. And a gold helmet should be 40, meaning the beheading upgrade should be... I made far too many. At this stage, I just don't even try anymore. I just know I'm not going to be able to count properly. It's an illness. It's a brain injury. I'm convinced. Then we need the sharpness attachments. Okay, I need 40 of these because there's 4 of them. Ah, that's where I went wrong the last time. Okay, there is our 10 upgrades. We also need the looting upgrade, which is for blue dye, and we can get a ton of blue dye from lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that means as soon as we sleep, we should be ready to finally get this mob masher up and running. I'm gonna put the vector plates like this. Now, be careful when you're putting these down, because if you unshift, they will push you. And if your mob masher is on, you dead. So I need to get these guys coming over here, like so. I also need that guy. Boop. I need that guy empty. Maybe I should do this from the back. At least then it'll be facing the correct direction. Bear with me. Mob Masher in place. All the upgrades in. This guy closed up. In the very center block, we put the rotten egg. Then we put this guy there in the right direction. And there we go. Mob farm done. Now comes the horrible task of getting everything into containers. Oh, at least we got our skeleton skull. Okay, so I did just crash. I'm hoping it's not because of this mob farm. It doesn't look like there's much building up, but I did, however, just crash. So I'm going to try and get this on as quickly as possible. I'm wondering, can I get a modular router with a puller module and a sender with a trash can if I put a modular router here and have a puller coming from there, but I whitelist, ignore damage, ignore MBT, and I put in these guys here, like so. Will that match any head? It will. Okay. Okay, so now I need to put this down here and send your stuff there. Okay. Okay, we are being deleted. Nice. Then these guys can go in there as well. Just press N. Boop. N. Boop. Okay, yeah, this is working nicely. We need all this stuff put in to the drawers. And then I need to get these all fitted out with void upgrades. And then let's see if we need any more drawers after this. One jumbo tank. Like so. And this should be able to fill up quite a bit of experience for us. Nice. That can, wow, that can hold 102,400. Nice. Okay, so now we can finally move on with our wither situation. So we need to make a skeleton bee, and that is made by a slimy bee going over a skeleton skull. We can do that. We have the slimy bee, we have the skeleton skulls. Then we need to get one of these guys as well, which is slimy honeycomb. We can get that easily enough. And 2 bone blocks, which we can now get because we have tons of bones coming in from there. You and you here, and you do your job. Make me 2 skeleton bee spawn eggs. And we also may as well put in the second block of slimy bee and the actual second slimy bee, because we do need to make some slimy honeycomb. Pollinate, my pretty little slime balls. Pollinate.
24 hours later.
Okay, so as the eclipse ends, it is the very next day in real life. I had to take the rest of the day off because I was doing the final, well, I say final, I was doing the live stream for defeating the Herald, which is the final boss in Vault Hunters, with Sturkat. And yeah, so I was kind of worn out after that. The fight took an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, we're back here today. And what was I doing? Oh, I was getting some slime to make my... Oh, we have enough. I was making some slimy crystal skeletal bee thing. Anyway, whatever it was. Let's do this. Some honey. Then skeleton bee nectar block. Then where am I going to put this bee? You know what? I think I'm actually going to put you in here because I have upgraded some of these to tier 4, so they can't actually hold more bees now. And yeah, this is just temporary for now until we get the apiaries, which at this stage is probably going to be next episode. I've also blacklisted skeleton honeycomb here, so it does not send it to the centrifuge. So hopefully that will catch it before, because we do need to get a skeleton block, I think. 2 skeleton honeycomb, well, 4 skeleton honeycomb blocks and 4 wither skulls to get the wither bee nectar block. So yeah, I'm going to get that done, and I'll be right back to you. Oh, yeah, we need to keep on doing this filter, because it's going to get very full very quickly. Ooh, netherite shovel. I don't mind if I do. This is basically just a way to have a gigantic bulk filter, because there's only, what, 9 spots here, so this filter acts as a gigantic filter. So technically we can filter 6 9s are 54, so like 1,000 items or so. This should now filter all of that crap, and we have more already. A full-time job keeping up with this. That should be enough for a second skeletal bee block. If we just grab some honey. Oh, and more skeleton nectar block. Hey, boop. Hey, you guys can now retire. And there we have enough for 2 of these. 2 of these guys. Yet again, more honey. 1 wither skeleton bee nectar block. I just realized we still need more skulls. Damn. Okay, back to the fortress for me. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I'm not good at this whole not dying thing. There's 1, 2. Let's get out of here. Okay, after all that time, oh, we have 55 skeleton blocks, and I suppose I should now remove that. 2 more skulls. Oh my god, I did it again. I wasn't thinking, and I did it again. I still need wither skulls to make the actual wither skeleton be. Why do I keep doing this to myself? 1, 2. Let's go. Grab you and you. A boop boop. A boop. Do your thing. 1. Suppose let's get you put down while the other one processes. Should probably think about getting Flux Network sorted quick enough so that I can wirelessly charge that, because I don't fancy falling out of the sky. Now, the difficult one. The Wither Bee. I need wither skeletons and nether bees, which is the easy part. This guy here, unfortunately, needs a wither bee nectar block, which is 2 wither roses, which I can get kind of okay, easy enough, and 2 nether star blocks, which is 18 nether stars, which is 18 withers. So the wither skulls are now no problem, because the wither skeleton honeycomb will give us skulls. So yeah, we have enough skulls. Then the nether bee, that gives us enough soul sand. The problem is fighting 18 withers, or 19 as well, because I need APRE as well. Do we have witherproof block? We do have witherproof blocks. Tinted glass is made with a witherproof block, which is netherite and obsidian. And netherite is made with gold, which we have, and nether scrap is made with ancient debris and ancient debris. Is there like a netherite comb? Is it ancient? Ancient. Oh, there we go. Ancient bee. Nether bee, an obsidian bee, which we both have, gets an ancient bee. And the ancient bee needs an ancient bee nectar block, which is 2 nether honeycomb and 2 obsidian. Okay, I think I might have obsidian in here, or not. But that's doable. Does this give us scrap, or no, it gives us ancient debris at a 50%, and then I'm gonna need an awful lot of netherite. Let me just quickly sleep. A beep boop. 1 ancient bee, 2 ancient bees. Okay, once again. blacklist you, and a blacklist you. There's some nether honeycomb, and how much obsidian do we have? Oh, a lot more obsidian, but that should be enough for our first ancient honeycomb. Like so. Let's get you producing. There we go. Now that's probably gonna take a long time at 50% per honeycomb. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of tidying up around the islands, and I'll get back to you when we're 2 ancient beads up and we have enough netherite. Well, at least ancient debris. Not too long later, we have enough of the honeycomb to make another ancient block. That single ancient bee has only given us 8, which will be 2 ingots. So let's get the second one down over here. And then over the other side of the base, I've made a very long walkway out to a platform where, in a little bit of testing, just on a little instance that was on in creative mode, I did test out how little blocks I can make to get the wither. So this is what I came up with. If I make this out of the witherproof blocks, I can just use, please hold, 24 dirt to make a wither containment area, where I can then hack away with my Nahuatl thingy or my copper sword and get a nether star. Although, how difficult is it to make the mob crusher? Plastic. How do I get plastic? Dry rubber from tiny rubber. Latex processing. No, that's in all the pity machine frames and stuff. Just this time, we'll kill it to get the apiary, tier 1 apiary, and maybe next episode we'll concentrate on industrial foregoing to get a wither killer set up to maybe get those 18 wither or nether stars to make the wither bee blocks. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, I think these 8 are the last ones that I need, maybe? It only took about an hour of just, walking around, changing out some of the filters up there. I think that's then 96 of these, which is 23 of these, which is what I needed, maybe? Question mark? Here, let us see. I think it might have been 24. Netherite ingots. Oop. Oh, well. We all know I can't count. So let's grab that, like so, and smelt these guys. Can I smelt them in here? I can. Nice. Oh, wow, they take a long time. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, I did not realize that the furnace and blast furnace actually make different blocks, so now we have 2 tinted glass, but it does say it's already tough enough to withstand withers, so hopefully that's okay. So let's pop over to our little makeshift island, which we'll totally be getting rid of. And I did say earlier that I would be getting some wither roses also, and the way I'm going to do that is by those little hopping guys over there. So when a wither kills something, it drops a wither rose. So my plan is to use these carrots to lure the rabbits over to the wither cage and block them in, and hopefully the wither exploding will kill them and I'll get some wither roses. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna have to do it again. And that should be big enough for the wither, and this. Okay. So let's take a quick sleep. Probably should have brought a bed over. Actually, if I die to the wither, do I drop a wither rose? That would be interesting to find out. We need some of this and some of those. I think, and I emphasize think, we're ready to fight the wither. I mean, we're totally not, but I'm ready to try and fight the wither. Hopefully if it goes bad, because he's over here, if he gets loose, he'll just, fly away and not kill us. I'll make sure to have my thingy enabled. Put these in my hand. Come on, little rabbits. Come on, be in here. No, you want to. Okay, maybe I do this. Get back in. Okay, yeah, that'll work. I think. Hopefully. Open you up. Oh, these take a long time to break. Like so. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, why won't you get in? Wait, just get away, just get away, just get away. Okay, he's just sitting there. Didn't he have my sword out? Okay, did I get any? Oh, they fell. No, 1 is left. That's all I need is 1. All I need is that, and I can put it in a botany pot. Okay, let's just do this. And if I hit him, is he going to fly out? Oh, he flew out. He flew out. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, mistakes were made. That block should not have been removed. Okay, you just sink down into the depths of the island. Please just go away. Okay, so the wither is slowly dying from being in the void. I am making a botany pot to get these guys going, but they're also useful for black dye. A boop. Boop and a boop. Okay, so let's learn from our mistake. We shouldn't have taken away that block from the top. So if we take away this block and actually grab some obsidian, let's hope that this is strong enough to withstand the initial blast. Once again, do this, 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 and that. Okay, you are slightly in that block, but maybe if I put some obsidian there? Wait a minute. Do I hear a wither skeleton? Okay, let's see if this works again. Oh, he's out again. He's out again. Run away. Maybe I just shouldn't be quite so cheap and just make some more wither blocks to put on the top. Hey, look, the ground didn't blow up. I just break these 3 on top, then put you guys up a little bit higher, and then another 3 on top. I think when I spawn the wither, he won't glitch through the top. That's what I'm hoping. Beyond hope, that is what I'm hoping. And like so. Once again, 3 here, 1 here, 3 of you. Run away like a chicken. Okay. This looks like he hasn't glitched through the top. Oh, yeah. Okay, so apparently he spawns wither skeletons too. But I think I can do it this time. Oh, God. Let's just put this down. I'm so lucky I had my jetpack on. Oh, he does damage. Okay. Just take it easy, Fuzzy. Just take it easy. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, he's invulnerable at the moment. This is a wither fight and a half. Ah. Well, that was a thing. And he's healing. This is going to be a long fight. Oh, look. It did give me a wither skull when I died. Why won't it just let me hit it? Okay. Hey, when it turns blue, I can't do anything to it. I'm starting to understand. I also really need to fill in this with some blocks so we don't lose the nether star. I need a stronger weapon. You know what? You stay there, Mr. Wither. You just stay there. I know just what I have to do. Anvil. Damage. As much damage as possible. Let's see if that is any better. Oh yeah, that does a lot more damage. Okay, just kill it now. Okay, you are blue. Come on. Come on. This is just painful. So painful. F3B. He just keeps healing. Stupid Wither. Trying to do it the easy way. Now he's fully healed again. Please don't break it, please don't break it, please don't break it. Please don't break it, please don't break it, please don't break it. Come on, over this way. Come over this way. You know you want to come. Yeah. No, the lever broke. Stupid thing. Please just die. Just die. This is depressing. Yes. No. But maybe yes. I think I got the nether star. I think I got the nether star. Please, for all that is holy in the world, please be in my inventory. Thank you so much. You were my savior, little mob masher. Let's just calm down a little bit. So, next episode, we'll definitely have to get the mob crusher because I can't do that again. I just can't do that again. So, yeah, to start the next episode, I'll make up our tier 1 apiary, get some of the bees into it, and we will start on Industrial Foregoing, which will mean we'll probably need to do some more of our Astral Sorcery thing behind us, and maybe even a little bit of blood magic. So if you liked today's disaster of an episode, please give me a like. I need it. I need some likes just to make me feel better. Anyway, yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, and by the way, subscribe.